Yes, I still remember that first day, like yesterday. It was, I think, the third Friday in July in 1990. I was doing my housemanship in Ahmadu Bello University Teaching Hospital in Kaduna, Nigeria. It was just about after 8 in the morning. I was walking Tafa Balewa way to the office or to the hospital. And there were two young ladies in work clothes walking in front of me, and I had them talking to themselves to say, it's Friday, we don't have anything to do. So I walked up to them and I introduced myself and I said, well, why don't you join us for dinner? And that's how I invited them to join us, my friends and I, in the House Officers' Quarters for dinner. And they accepted the invitation, which was nice. But at the end, I still remember they didn't show up for the dinner. They stood us up.
The first time I met him, if I want to be sincere, nothing stood out. Yeah, he's tall, he's dark complexion, which is something I would look out for in a man. But I guess as we started, we became friends. That was when I now realized that there's something in this guy, and that something was trust. And that was because the relationship I was in before I met him, the other person was so possessive that you can't even say hello to anybody.
Miss K or Modupe at that time, or Midire, she was very kind enough. She came back to apologize that they couldn't keep the appointment. And so we now had a dinner date for the next Friday. And this time they showed up. And I still remember that after the dinner, she took the dishes to the kitchen and she washed all the dishes. I said, wow, this lady is really well brought up. Come to a guy's house and wash the dishes.
There was a time that I was returning from work and I got a lift from a member of church. A man gave me a lift. And that particular day, I don't know whether there was riot or there was strike. There was so many people at the bus stop. And lo and behold, he was there at the bus stop waiting to get a bus for him to go to work. And I told this guy that he didn't know to stop for us to give him a lift. We gave him a lift. We dropped him off at work. This man took me home. And the following day, when he came back from work, he asked me, and I told him who the man was. And he never asked a question. For me, a man that could trust you like that, I mean, that was it for me. And of course, the respect came in as well. So it was the trust, it was the respect that I knew that, yes, this is somebody I would like to spend the rest of my life with.
Selfless service. I kind of find myself doing things for people. It comes naturally. And kind of, I've over the years now developed this motto in life to give everybody a blank sheet. Expect the best from everybody. And also be prepared for the worst. And that it's a thankless job. Everything I do it unto the Lord. And somehow over the years, I've kind of not expected much from people. And I kind of feel that I have a duty to God to be selfless, even as Christ was selfless.
Love has taught me is to choose my battle. Love has taught me that in quietness shall be my strength. So if I'm not happy with anything, instead of using that energy to fight and, cause strife, I just simply take it to God and believe that it will all work out. It's been a beautiful adventure. And the reason I said so is because knowing Uncle Dallas, he is a lastminute.com person.
Right.
So it has to be a lot of patience, a lot of choosing your battles, a lot of wisdom to live with this man. But like I said, I will do it again. So yes, beautiful adventure.
Marriage is not a bed of roses. After the lights and camera on the wedding day, then the hard work begins. And I've always said over the years that it's as if men are made to scatter marriages and women are made to keep them. And maybe from a biblical point of view, the woman is the housekeeper, she's the housemaker. She makes things happen. She's the one that carries the pregnancy for 9 months and kind of looks after the baby until birth. And it's as if men come, they scatter the place, the woman puts it together. And I always said over the years, I've not changed that a good woman stops trying to make her marriage work, and that leads to divorce. And that's why I said, Miss K, as I call her, is an epitome of long suffering. She's learned, despite the mountains and valleys, she's a strong woman of faith, and having that strong prayer life, a life of praise and worship, of prayer, of selflessness, of believing that God will see you through it all. So that's long suffering. I could spend the whole day talking about all the challenges we've had in our marriage. But through it all, she's just held on to God, and her long suffering has kept us through 30 plus years of. I've known her for about 35 years. We've been married for 30 years. And I think long suffering is the best word I can use to explain why we've come this far. And I'll do it again too. Maybe for another, for another 30, 40, 50, 60 years. Damn it.
I'll have to check with mine.